Alright, hello everyone, Chris I here, and today we are diving back into Dark Souls 1. Specifically the remastered version, because you can't play the old one on modern consoles. So yeah, as far as Demon Souls is concerned, I pretty much did everything I wanted there. We were kind of just going through the motions, and honestly, if I was going to commit to the Penetrator set, I would have started looking for the coins in New Game instead of New Game Plus, because just from what I've played of New Game Plus, it's just going to be way too much of a headache to get all of them with me not seeing anything. So I figured, you know what, I've done pretty much everything I wanted. Played through the game again. Was great fun. But now we're going to go back to a game I know like the back of my hand. Dark Souls 1. So let me see. Okay, yeah, that was my old one from a while back. Here's my max guy with all of my glitched stuff. Thank you, item duping. But yeah. In we go. And I'm just gonna do that instead. Mr. Morg, because why not? Always goes a warrior. Where are you? Ah, that's it. Master key. Yep, I love being a large beefy boy, even though I'm really not. Should I go something crazy? Doesn't matter too much with the creator. Alright. Let's jump on in. Ah. This hellish screen. Oh boy. There's a part of me that wishes we were able to play the original Demon Souls on, like, the PS5. Just to be able to, because, man, I'd love to just see, like, because I've seen footage of the game, I've seen walkthrough of the games from way back in 2009, but never played it, and it's not really the same, you know? That'd be really interesting if they ever decide to do that. Not that they would, because they got a fantastic remake, but still. Man, if Blue Point did like a full-on remake of Dark Souls 1, oh my god. Take my money. Wow. The red bar didn't even fill up. Okay. Alright, well, so far, I remember how to do all the menus. Right. Then I can't get till later. Oscar's in there. The beauty of it is there's no tendency and whatnot, so I can just totally waste NPCs if I feel like it. Yep, still got it. God, parries are so easy in this game.
Regrettably.
Yeet! I mean, he was gonna die anyway, so not a big deal. No consequences. No character tendency to worry about. I mean, I don't mind a tendency that much, but it's not my favorite system they ever had. Two for one, love it. The OG backstab. Oh, I love that you can kick. Also a punching attack. I'm really embarrassed I missed that parry there, but not a huge deal. Oh, I love punching attacks. Alright, he's dead. Giggity. Oh, that never gets old. And then another great part. No item weight. Can grab as much as I want. Oh, the Lost Undead. Now the real test to see if I still remember what I'm doing is if I get my ass beat by the skeletons in the graveyard. Okay, so he can spawn that early. I think that one's called Snuggly. Because apparently Sparkly is the name of the one in Demon Souls. And we're back. Ah! Oh, I've missed Firelink. Okay, I don't think he has anything else to say. Yep, you asked him any questions. Yeah, he's done. Firebomb. Okay, I love how they don't auto-equip items and whatnot. I really don't understand why they don't have the ability to like just delete save files like they do in like every other Souls game in Demon Souls. Like, I just don't get it.
No.
Learn a gesture because why not? I might buy all of his crap before like I waste him.
Come again.
Haven't decided yet. I'm kind of going back and forth if I'm going to bother like farming those crow people where Priscilla is to get the Dark Moon Talisman. Only because there's only like what? 4 or 5 talismans if I remember right. And the Dark Moon one is the best by far. Oh, look, the free talisman, you get the Thorolin talisman, and then the... No, wait. So it's the regular one, the Thorolin one, the Sunlight one, the Ivory one, Velka's talisman, and then the Dark Moon one. Okay, so there's like 6. My mistake. totally forgot that Solaire had one for a second. Time to run because I cannot fight those skeletons just yet. Alright, now this is where I could very easily die. If I run the wrong way. Hopefully I remember the right way to go to avoid all of them. And for those of you who are a long-time follower and subscriber of the channel, you know I love the Souls dupe glitch to make myself an absolute monster for most of the game. We only need 1997 souls in order to pull it off. And as long as we don't die, we already have more. We already have enough. And also, fall damage is a lot more brutal in Dark Souls 1. Now this is the scary bit. Nope, I lied. Because I know, yep, I know there's binoculars back there, but I still gotta go and get everything else in between first. Okay. Whoop. Oh, they're right behind me. Run, run, run. I just gotta reset them. Just gotta reset them and get binoculars, then that's everything there. Now, I plan to get on everything except for the Blue Titanite slab down the Duke's Archives, because screw that. Like, the invisible floor thing, I just can't. No. No. Much as I love this game, it's like there are certain parts of the game that I wish I could just skip entirely, like Lost Isolith. And everything else, I should have had a homeward bone for this. Oh my god, how did I get away from that? Just made it. My goodness. Alright, definitely gonna need you. Okay, so I did grab everything up there, didn't I? I think I did. Alright, I got all the soul items there, got all the items. Yep, there's the body. Okay, now we can head down here and get a really early Firekeeper soul and get our Estus to +1. The beauty of it is I'll have like max stamina pretty soon, so running's gonna be quite frequent. Again, yeah, like, I really just don't want to deal with the whole invisible floor bullshit in the crystal caverns just to get that blue Titanite slab. Because you can get it if you want it, but I just don't like having to figure out, like, where the actual path is. And I literally only did that just so I could avoid having to... What do they max out again? I want to say it's, magic and enchanted weapons each require a blue slab. Yeah, that's what I think is right. Because I know white slabs are for divine weapons. And maybe a cult? I honestly don't remember. Because I never really use them. I'll show you maybe the best in Vinheim. All that stuff. Yeah, we'll get some of these for free. Alright, he doesn't have anything else.
Come back soon.
Alright, so... I'm really never gonna bother with him again. And... here's our use for the master key. Now I have Driggs. Oh my god, I really can't remember what I use the... I can't remember which item wakes him up and which ones I can grab before he does. I think that's what wakes him up, but you know what? Let's tempt fate. Or a straight sword. Press shield. Nope. Yep. Fuck. Okay, so it was the shield, I think, that woke him up. Ah, yeah. Well, unfortunately, we gotta get those back. Well, now I know. Of course, the only problem is, like, I gotta do this. Should have walked backwards on it because I had a feeling I would die anyway. Because usually I tend to skip him until later just because, but, couldn't help it. Well, we'll send this back up. Yeah, he didn't want to deal with any of my shit. Alright, that's gonna go up. And we already killed these guys, now we're just gonna kill them again. God, I just hope my souls aren't exactly where he is, because that would be the worst. Oh god, like, where are they? You know what? Ooh, got him. No, like, I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna tempt fate trying to get that soul item over there. No, no. All right. I mean, hey, if any of you are feeling brave, by all means, go after him. Oh, why not? Might as well. Okay. All right. Hit the S dock. Gotta get some transient curse over there. All right. Now this is the make or break. Gotta hoof it to that little house. Go. Whoo! A little close. But we got it. Alright, reinforce Estes. Boom. And she cannot speak. Alright. The only thing I don't do, I've never done is let Lautrec kill her. I've always just killed him the second I get him. Just so I can get the fat brain early. Oh my god. Yeah, parrying is still hilariously easy in this. And that's fine. Come on. Too early. I mean, I don't need to do that. The heals, but I just want to make sure I don't die on my way to where I want to go. Alright, now I gotta deal with the guy down here. There we go. That's what I tried to do the first time. All right. Even if we don't use this one, we are going to use the cursed ring of sacrifice for later. When we have to die to Seath. All right. Wow, got really lucky. Got a humanity off him. Not bad. We can't unlock that till a little bit later. Good old Undead Burg. Oh, it's been a minute. I say he full on smacked him to God knows where. Right, nothing there. Now we gotta barrel roll our way down. God, those buckets. Most bizarre hitbox on those things. I swear, in the remastered, that guy's AI is absolutely bugged. Because he used to just wait there at the end to have it be like an ambush, but now, like, he just keeps, like, walking away. Which he never used to do. Alright, little ambush. Come on. Rubbish. Literally useless until I can trade with the crow again. Oh god, for real. Where did he go? He dropped down somewhere. Also, the way the bodies flail in this game is hilarious. There he is. That's where he went. Like, I'm convinced, Chad. Like, he 100% did not move from that corner in the original release of the game. Because he ran all the way around there, up the ladder, and fell down here trying to catch me. So, he did not used to do that. I'm positive that was not the case in the original build of the game. Oh, original build. Like the 360 era release, I mean. And here comes Mr. Dragon. Who I always debate, like, if I should bother killing him, but honestly, he's way too much of a headache to kill, even though it is possible to kill him. It's just not worth it. It's not like the Red Dragon in Demon Souls, where, it's really easy to kill him. And he can be, like, cheesed from, like, multiple spots on that bridge. No, you will not be hitting me in the face today. You know, I'm not entirely sure if, like, they have this as a feature in the remaster. Because from Dark Souls 2 on, I believe once you light a bonfire, or what have you, like, that's, like, your, you don't have to rest at it. Like, that is your next checkpoint if you just light it. I don't know if they added that in with the remaster, but I don't want to rest just yet, either. Almost forgot. Oh, look, a wooden shield I'm never going to use. Now, the good thing is we are almost at the spot where we can start the Souls dupe. I love that we can kick and have it not be like a weapon art like it is in Elden Ring. But then again, you can do so much with the combat in that game, it's not really a hindrance. Yep. Look at you trying to be sneaky. Battle axe. Oh, nice. Battle axe is actually pretty good. Especially this early on. Very nice strength weapon. What? There's no way that wasn't like a collat. Really? Huh. Thank you. Guess my stamina just wasn't enough. Whatever. I'm only healing this much because I just don't want to die before I can get up to the spot I need to. Throwing knives. Also, jumping is a lot harder in this game. Not to mention they were, like, just testing things out. But still. Alright. All that's left to do now is to go talk to the merchant right over there. And then it's time to become a god.
Well, now.
Purchase item. Where is it? There we go. We want you. And the reason I bought all those... Well, one, the 999 times 3 is 1997. So that's why we need them. Because once we have that many of these wooden arrows, we can do the Souls Dupe glitch wherever we want, as opposed to having to find a merchant and do it ourselves.
Thank you, kind.
Alright. Let's see. I still remember how to do this. Well, first things first. Let's drop 5 of those. Oh god, how do I do that now? Wait a second. Oh man, I totally forget. Oh, right. I was going to the wrong menu. That's it. That's what I messed up. Okay. Oop, hold on. drop 5 of those. Nope. Okay. And... damn it. Yep, this is where I always struggle after having not played the game in a while. Getting the timing right. There we go. Use 999, the soft humanity. Boom, look at that. Okay, so that's fine now. Reset the order. And... oop. Yep. That may not have worked. Come on. There we go. And boom! Nearly 1,000,000 souls right there. I love it. Now we're going to do the same exact thing with every individual soul item that we have. And we're just going to get overpowered as all sin. There we go. Well, it's a couple million souls. The only problem is every now and then you see the menu gets screwed up, so I always have to reset that. Eventually. Well, if you saw at the beginning, one of my characters was level 504. That's how high it is to possibly get if you start as a warrior like I did. If you use every single soul item in the game and do this exact glitch. So you can get pretty close to max just in one new game cycle. Even after your actual build is complete. I mean, some people get annoyed with it, but... I mean, if it exists in the game, why not? Also, it's really nice to test out builds without having to worry about levels too much. Reset the order. Now, this is going to be the tricky bit. You know what? I'll drop 8. Now, sometimes I would just usually, like, drop, like, 9. Like, individual ones. But that's a bit tedious. So I prefer doing it like this. Now, we should get around 4 million. Or a little bit more. Once we have, like, 3, we'll stop dropping multiple ones. The menus aren't exactly the best in Dark Souls 1, but because they are the way they are, they allow this glitch to exist, which is fine. God, I wish there was a way to do this in Dark Souls 2 and 3. I mean, Bloodborne, you got the cum dungeon, which is great by itself. Just walk in, you get 80k, or almost 90k, blood echoes. All you need is like a PS Plus account, which is a little bit annoying. And I think you have to kill Vicar Amelia and the Bloodstarved Beast in order to access it, but I'm not entirely sure. I do like to move away from it, that little pile, once I make it. Yeah, see, now that I remember, like, how I go about doing it, like, the glitch is very easy to pull off. The hardest part is getting it to go down without making the brightness change. Because if that happens, you gotta start from the beginning. Reset the item order, because it was getting a little bit wonky again. Okay. Ooh, almost screwed myself here. Now, the 99 humanity is actually kind of overkill, because the most you can get is 10 soft humanity, but technically I think it's 30 is like when you can get like max out any bonus resistance to damage, but that's not the most important thing in this game. So you don't really need to have the whole 99 soft humanity, but it does make getting into the Covenant that lets you save Solaire a lot easier. Also, thank God they let you just use, they let you drop multiple humanities to once, because you used to have to do it one at a time, like 30 soft humanity, but then they were starting to add that little quality of life, so that's not the worst thing. Alright, we'll just drop that one on the ground. So just this one, and then the one on the ground. That probably didn't work. Nope. Nope. Because if you do it wrong, it'll say drop item instead, which you don't want. You want it to say use item. Alright. One more of these, then we're all set. Reset item order. Let's back out of it completely. And again, I'm going to do this for every individual soul item that's in the game. So we are as overpowered as we possibly can be. So almost 5 million. And a nice clean reset of the order, which is always nice. Now we're going to level ourselves up. Have a grand old time. Oh, that's why I wait till for the humanity to do that, because I would use one, become human, and then do the 99 humanity. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That doesn't really matter. Alright. First things first. Let's see how high I can go. Okay, I can max that out. But just to be a little, like, less crazy. Let's do that. You go up to... I believe it's 40. Yep, that's 40. This goes all the way up to... This one's also 40. This is 45, technically. Oh, would you look at that. Although, there's a part of me that wants to, like, get resistance done, because once that's 30, I never have to touch it again. Intelligence and faith, those I do have to get up a bit higher. But, yeah. So, I think the max for that is, like, 50. But a 2-in slot, we do want to at least have one, because we are going to be using a miracle called Homeward for most of our time once we have it, so we don't have to use a Homeward Bone ever. That actually almost works out perfectly. So, Vitality, that's like the technical hard cap, but we can get it all the way up to 99 eventually, but 50 will be plenty. As you can see, we have like 1,000 more health. So they usually stop at 30 here, but you know what? We don't need to boost these right now, but once we have a few more soul items, we'll get that to 30. Then we'll worry about these two. Attunement. We need... Also, they all look nice in uniform like this, so strength is 40. Dex is 45. That should be good for now. And look at that. Wabam. We're all set. Oh, that's great. And reverse howling, because why not? And yeah, look at that health bar now. Same thing with our stamina. Absolutely disgusting. And because, you know what? We'll just use one. We'll get plenty of humanity as the game progresses. So now we got a nice stack up to 99, and we should be able to fast roll with, like, that. But I don't think we can do that with the helmet. Nope. Still don't have enough yet, but we're gonna get the Halva Ring very soon. Oh wow, 921 hit? That's surprising, actually. Also, by having all this soft humanity, our drop rates get boosted quite a lot. Not as much as having the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring on as well, but we don't necessarily need that. Like, we hit so hard now because of our strength and extra damage from it that we can just break the guard by smacking them. Alright, first things first. We are going to buy a few niceties that we want. I mean, I don't need to buy these, but I like to buy them because they're key items, so to speak, so wouldn't hurt. Definitely want the residence key, the repair box, and the bottomless box, basically allowing us to store shit, which is always nice. And yeah, the short bow is the best thing we can grab now, but we will get a longbow. God, I thought somebody was like sneaking up behind me. That'd be bad. Don't want the merchant to get hit. And the chain set's technically better, but it looks hideous, so I'm never going to wear it. And we are going to buy max standard arrows. And where are you? There it is. The short bow. And we're going to have the standard arrow on. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay. Alright, so that's how you switch. Okay. For the longest time, I forgot how to switch between arrows, and it was really bugging me. Alright. My god, it's so broken. I love it. No! Oh, yep, there he goes. Oh, we actually got a humanity from that. That little black absorption thing we just did. Fall backwards. There you go. Now I can get a free... what I presume to be a firebomb. Another reason to, like, have... like... our humanity this high. I'm desperately trying to get, like, the Black Knight to drop his sword, because if he does, then it's over. Like, the game's gonna be a cakewalk. Yep, you can see they're starting to really drop all their stuff. Hello, warrior helm. Nah. Their armor is actually quite heavy for how little protection it offers. Black fire bombs are always nice. Especially if you want to do, like, the Izalith cheese with the Bed of Chaos, but I'd rather just save and quit. Like, hit one orb and, like, dip. Wow, that almost hit me. Okay, okay. Alright, we gotta go up here for some items. God, I'm praying that the Black Knight drops his sword. I mean, if he doesn't, oh well. It's not the end of the world. It would just be very nice if he does. Right, you are not a shield guy. You are. Oh my god. Ooh, Titanite Shard. Those are always nice when they're free. And before we get that chest and go down there for our little encounter with the Black Knight, let's bring down this idiot. Okay. Now all the enemies are cleared out, and we can take care of the big guy down there. And the residence key you want to get so you can open this. And get gold pine resin, which we can use against the upcoming boss at the top of that room. Oh, that's right. I want to have humanity on that. And then the gold pine resin at the bottom. Now, if we're very lucky, we'll get his sword. It's about a 20% drop from all sword-wielding knights like this. Oh, crap. We didn't hit him. Good thing is they're very easy to parry once you get the timing down. And as you can see, it does stupid damage, especially with how high our strength is. And same thing with the backstab. And the drum roll. Will he get the sword? Yes! Woo! Because he's a one kill only, but oh man, the chunk is you're gonna get regardless. They always drop the chunk, but there's a chance to get his sword and his shield, but we'll be able to farm these guys later on. But oh, thank you. Oh, this game is over. It's over. Oh, look at that. 341. That's fucking disgusting. The only problem is we have to, take off that. I think. Can I fast roll now? Yes. Because having the armor on is better. Like, I don't need the, gloves on too much. So we still look pretty nice fashion-wise. Blue Tearstone ring. And we'll put that on. As you can see, boost defense while your health is low. Not that it'll ever be with how strong we are, but still. And then that'll be Havel's ring. And that'll be the FAP ring. Once we get it. And by FAP ring, I mean Ring of Favor and Protection. Hence the name, or nickname, FAP. And that's a dead end. But oh my god, yes. I'm so happy we got this sword. Because honestly, we'd be just fine with this sword we had. Then we would buff it up with lightning over there. Now, we can't buff this thing with lightning, unfortunately, because that would just be incredibly broken. And it's the game's way of balancing itself. But what we can do is like, oh god, I'm so happy about that. You have no idea, chat. And the beauty of it is that we can get Twinkling Titanite fairly early on. Like, there's a Crystal Lizard way up there, but we used the Master Key to go down here so we can fight Havel and get his ring a lot earlier than we're supposed to. Come on. This should do stupid damage. Oh, yeah, this will be easy. Get out of here, Havel. Oh, it's so great. And pick up item, the Havel ring. Boom. Now we should be able to wear our full armor set. And still fast roll. Yes, we can. There we go. And use the Master Key to open this way down to the woods, but we're not going to go there just yet. Oh my god. So happy we got this sword. You have no idea. As you can see, it basically can weigh lace to Havel, so anything early game is just going to get its face kicked in. It's so great. Yeah, pretty sure it's not that. The good thing is, if we miss Crystal Lizard, we can just save and quit, then we'll reload, and it will spawn until we kill it. It should be right in there. Yep. Twinkling Titanite and a Titanite chunk. Good thing is we don't have to chase them and then loot their body like demon souls. Even if they run off a cliff and die, we still get the loot. I think. No, I think that's only... I think that's in Dark Souls 3 that's what happens. I honestly can't remember. Well, before we go ahead and start the boss fight, let's go up here and kill these two archer idiots. Now, half the reason this sword is so great to get early on, besides it being just a great weapon, because the Taurus demon is a demon in the code, all Black Knight weapons do 20% additional damage to demons. So if we do a plunging attack on him, it should just one-shot him. Alright, you jump down. Honestly, jumping down and doing a plunging attack is pure overkill for this thing. Alright, let's see. One shot. Disgusting. Oh, man, that's gross. Oh, I love this weapon so much. Alright, now this is the only one with a soul item in it. Now, we're not going to go on the bridge quite yet, because we can go over here and talk to everybody's favorite son, Bro Solaire. Yes. Yes. There we go. The white sign soapstone basically let us leave messages. And lets us be summoned. Nope, I lied. That lets us be summoned. The orange one lets us leave messages. And I am playing offline, so I don't necessarily need to have multiplayer on. So, run, run, run. We should have just enough time to make it. Oh, just made it. I mean, we have high enough health where that wouldn't kill us, but it still would hurt. Now, before we go up there and deal with him, we're gonna get rid of you. Oh, another thing I can't wait to have is poise. I need you to just get a little bit closer. That's fine, actually. Now, I'm not going to go there purely because by going around that way, we can't get to the bonfire. But there is a very good chance I could get poisoned, and I just don't want to deal with that. We might go down there for fun and whatnot, but, like, poison lasts a stupidly long time in this game, and poison is probably the most deadly in this game as opposed to other ones. Okay. Ooh, wait. I almost forgot. We gotta cut off his tail to get the Drake sword, which is what we would be using if we didn't get lucky enough to, get this sword to drop. Dex is high enough to where, like, this should hurt him quite a bit. Well, I missed the tail there, but not a big deal. There we go. Great sword. Now, I remember there being a glitch when the remaster came out that sometimes when you cut off his tail, he would just fall to the floor and die. And like the Red Dragon in Demon Souls, once he's dead, he does not come back. Oh, of course, that hits me. Now this is the scary bit. Run, 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 run. Alright, now we just gotta get into that room and we'll be safe. Alright. Wow, he just yeeted that guy's body. Yep, he'll go up there, but then he'll just end up flying away. But if you step on the bridge again, he'll come back. But we can still pick up that loot without worrying about it. Ah, yes. Good old sun, bro. That's where we can get the Sunbro Covenant, but we can't quite get there yet. Alright, lift that up. And on here is one of the best weapons in the game, which is the Claymore. Very fantastic weapon. I honestly prefer using that over the Drake sword because it's a great sword like the Black Knight one, but it has very good range and does a very strong thrust as it's heavy. It is overall a very fantastic weapon, and I highly recommend trying it out. Alright. Let's see. Yep. It's time for us to do a bit of that. Okay, that didn't work. Because I do want to get my resistance up a little bit. Also, there's a bunch of soul items, like, ahead. So, that's why I'm doing this now. Then we'll rest at the bonfire. Oh, that didn't sound like it worked. There we go. Oop. There we go. Alright, so we have a little over 1 million. Reset item order. And we are going to, like, put a bunch of stuff away that we don't need. Let's see, how high can we get this? 22. That's mostly for, building a poison resistance, so like 30 is like the hard cap for that. You know, let's just do that. 1 and 2. So those are at least at 10. I believe to get into the Sunbro Covenant, we need to have like 25 faith. Because it used to be 50, then they said, yeah, that's a bit ridiculous, so they bumped it down to 25, so a lot more people could actually get in to it. And again, resistance I'm going to have to 30, but then we're just going to leave it alone. Because the poison resist is actually very nice. Especially this early on. Where there's a bunch of rats, and we don't exactly have a bunch of cures for poison just yet. So those idiots can stay there. Same thing with them. Now, before we go down there, and I don't think there's any other loot down there to get the rats. Now, there's another Black Knight up here who has a great sword. Well, or for us, it's an ultra great sword. Be nice if we dropped that, but I also really want to get their shield earlier if I can, because it's going to be quite a while until we get to Enter Londo, where we can get the Silver Knight shield, which is, in my opinion, the best shield in the game. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, let's see. Alright, just the chunk. Alright, no big deal. The healer shield is probably one of the best shields, especially early on. Right, it is just a tap. See, like, this is why rats are dangerous. Especially, yeah, because, like, you get poisoned. this early. And yeah, there is nothing in here, as you can see. So if you really want to brave this, you could technically sneak past the dragon and go up this way, but you lose access to the bonfire, which, in my opinion, isn't a great trade-off. And yeah, the problem is that poison lasts a really long time in this game. But yeah, that's the other way you can go around that if you don't feel like braving the dragon, or feel like you can get past the game, or this point, without the bonfire. Because you'd come around here and then like the gate be shut, so you can't get it. Which drove me crazy when I first played this. Alright, try to run away from like the pig. Now, if you're lucky, you could... So, if we're fast, we can actually run... fast enough to where you can avoid that gate being shut, but if you didn't, it's not the worst thing. It'll just be a little while before we get back there. Alright, an alluring skull, which we don't really need. This stage, a hollow soldier shield actually isn't too bad. It's just obscenely heavy for what it is. Again, like, the boar is, like, not super dangerous. But you can backstab him. Will he give us the boar helmet? Nope. Nah, not a big deal. Okay, I don't think I missed anything up here. Woo! Don't jump into the fire, because that actually hurts quite a lot. Even as strong as we are. That's the trick. Usually is like you would throw like an alluring skull there, then he would like charge into the fire and end up killing himself. He's like, oh, you can't come here. Oh, don't worry, he's gonna get his. Yep, nice little ambush they're trying to set up here. Onto these old school Souls ambushes. He's gonna come flying at me. He always does. Oh no. Usually he would... That's right, that guy. Usually he would come like flying that way and he'd end up falling down. I do wish. The only problem about this armor set is like there's no poise. Meaning we can't just like tank a hit and just like keep ourselves from being stunned. Mystery key, we're gonna need that for later to free Lautrec, who we are just gonna kill. Because honestly, like we could summon him for the whole gargoyle fight, but Solaire is gonna be more than enough, and I want to actually progress Solaire's quest line. The Solaire will just kill the Firekeeper if left alone. I forget after how many bosses after you recruit him. But, yeah. I'd rather just not have to deal with having to track him down in Orlando. And do his whole little bit just to have Firelink gone as a bonfire. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. And you don't need to do it for any achievements either, so that's also nice. Now, I'd really like to get this Boulder Knight shield. That shield's very nice. Not to mention, it... Oh. It's not the right guy. It's their little target shield, guys. Boulder leggings. Not bad. The Boulder set actually looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Knight shield. Basically just, you know, typical Knight shield. But we will be getting a pretty good shield somewhat soon. Oh god. Because we're actually going to head back to the asylum pretty early on. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Because we have that, we got the blacksmithing box over there. We can actually upgrade our weapons without going to a blacksmith. Until they, like, ascend to a certain level, then we have to go see a blacksmith, but we can actually fully upgrade, like, special weapons like this, as long as we have enough Twinkling Titanite to do it. Alright, we won't go that way first. We'll actually head back over here. See, the funny thing is, like, our Estus flasks, like, only heal so much health, but we have so much that it's almost useless, if that makes any sense. Now, I know there's a big guy. The Titanite shards are going to be nice, especially for later on, when we try to make the boss weapons I want. This guy's gonna fall over like a big idiot. And there's a Titanite shard. And here is another Firekeeper soul. Now, if you just consume it, you get 10 soft humanity, like that 99. Like if you had 89, you eat that, it goes right up to 99. Now, this guy you want to kill, like, now. Because if you're lucky, you could actually get his scepter to drop. Which would be hilarious. But it's, like, stupidly rare. And, nah, I actually don't think you can get it from him. Like, I think they have it coded where it only drops from, like, guys from... You know, maybe it does. I honestly don't know. God, I'd love to have their shield. Darn it. Nope. Alright, so that was the stairs that we passed by earlier. Now we're just out in the front here. Here's a halberd, a very good poking weapon. And here's the idiot that shut the gate on us. And the basement key, which allows us to get down to Undead Bird. Or Lower Undead Bird. Excuse me. Which we could honestly do. But I'd rather finish up the church first. The first thing we're going to do is, we're not going to go to Firelink, which is that way, just yet. So we got all that. Andre's actually chilling over here. Oh yeah, as you can see, like, we're so strong that we were just steamrolling these guys. Now, this part's a little dangerous because there's so many guys here, which is why the Drake Sword's actually really good here, because its special attack is, like, it sends a shockwave out in a line in front of it, which is really good at clearing out, like, groups of weaker enemies like this. See, like this is, like, gets a bit, like, chaotic. See, like, even as strong as I am, like, I don't have poise, so, like, they're able to, like, mince me, which is a little annoying. Yeah, so don't go rushing in there. Make them come to you in the hallway. So you kind of have to, so you kind of funnel them to where you want to go. Now, I don't seem to remember there being a slime up there. The boss is up there. But we have to... I'm going to save our trek first. Get the fat bring, which we can't take off once we put it on, so it's just going to stay there. Let me actually switch these around. So the fat ring is going to be there, so we can switch out that ring for later. Or for other rings that we're going to have to wear. Specifically the Covenant of Artorias ring, which is required to kill the 4 kings. Probably my least favorite boss fight in the game. Because I remember, like, struggling against them so much. I mean, they're not a hard boss, but it's a disorientating boss, in my opinion. Just how pitch black the abyss is. Like, you really have no, like, sense of direction. Or how far you are away from them, so it's kind of trippy. Which is cool. Just not my favorite boss fight. There he is. Can talk to him. Use the mystery key we got earlier. Talk to him again. Now, I could just kill him here. But we're not going to do that. So, he's out, and based on his dog, you can tell, like, he doesn't exactly sound like the nicest guy. He's like, now I can get back to work. But, yeah. So, he's actually out, which is great. Now, we will have to kill all these guys again to get there to the boss. But it's not a big deal. I just like to do all the clearing out first. And before we head back to Firelink, we're going to go down here and talk to our good buddy, Andre the Smith. Affectionately called Buff Santa Claus. Yep, there he is, hammering away. Love Andre. Alright. This is going to be one of our main bonfires. We're going to rest there in just a second. But first, going to kick off another quest line with Onion Bro. Alright, think that's it. Still closed, still closed. Now, I could do the Sense Fortress infiltration skip, so we don't even have to bother with the 2 bells, but I like completing everything in the game if I can. Still close, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's done. Alright. We are going to rest. You know what? I want to see. How many soul items we got? Do we have any duplicates? No, we don't. Alright, that's a good thing. So we will pop these 2 a bit. Because I really just want to get resistance done. As a stat. So I don't have to worry about it. Darn it. I'm pretty sure I don't need to always go back to the arrows to set up the 999 every time, but I don't know. I just like to do it in case I mess up. Well, that's another thing we gotta do. We gotta kind of empty out our box here. Or our inventory and put it in the bottomless box, which basically lets us store stuff away. Just so the menus don't get as cluttered when we're looking for something. Boom, there we go. And as usual, reset the order. Let's see, we should be able to get that up. Exactly to 30, perfect. So yeah, a lot more poison resistance, as you can see. Alright, so that's pretty much finished. The only thing I could worry about is, I guess, maybe attunement, but that's a big maybe. So these are going to be like the primary focus of getting up a bit more. Maybe the same with endurance, because I do plan on maxing that to 99. Same thing with vitality. Because we will definitely have plenty of souls to where we can get almost all these to 99. And get these few to, like, these in, like, their 70s. Or something like that. And then attunement we'll leave alone once I think we can honestly leave that as it is right now. Because all I need is to have Homeward, which we can buy from Petrus down in, and Soapstone, Cracked Red Eye Orb. You know what? I actually will, like, keep some of this stuff. Yeah, we do need that. The rubbish, we can trade some stuff. Ooh, that's what I can do. Repair equipment. Oh, wait, never mind. Like, we can get the,
Well.
okay. Learn gesture, hurrah. 9 shards. Alright, yes, the Crest of Artorias, that's what I need. Never mind, I lied. This is where you get the smithing boxes from. Totally forgot. This will buy in a second, because we will definitely get another soul item soon. And there's nothing really there. And as you can see, he sells like a bunch of arrows, but they're all cheap. And he sells a bunch of these too, which we will end up needing later. How many of these can we buy? 11? You know what? Why not? We will need a few of these later on, so it wouldn't hurt to get them now.
Don't get your...
I just wanted to see you go hollow.
Well,
I just realized I don't have the souls. Son of a bitch. We can get this up to a +2, but
I'll be seeing you, Pete.
totally had a brain fart there. Well, that's on me. So we don't need to kill this guy now, but I like to. We're not going to go into the forest just yet. Oh, that's scary. I hate that jump attack. Do not get grabbed by him. I have a very bad time. Unfortunately, like, the weapon he's holding, like, even though it's like a truck, it's actually dookie. It's just such a bad weapon. I would not recommend it. The only problem with these guys, every one you kill, any other ones you see get stronger. No Demon Titanite. That is used for upgrading boss weapons.
Well,
I'm pretty sure now I can reinforce CS. Yep, 2,000 for one. It's a +1, and we'll get it up to +2 before we do anything crazy.
get your...
Alright. So we got that done. Now we can head back to Firelink. Deal with Lautrec. Wow. We also are very close to getting a better armor set for Poise. It's actually in the forest. It's the Elite Knight set. Not to mention we get the... We're going to be getting the Crest Shield as well very soon when we go back to the Asylum. Now we are going to roll off here first. Alright, so we are back in Firelink, which is all great. Easiest way to get that is to just roll. You need to get up here in order to get to this roof, which gives us the key to where that locked door back at the asylum is, which had an item at the end. So we are actually going to go to the... No, wait, let's deal with Lautrec first, because he's right here. There we go, and here's Mr. Depressed. Yep, the sorcerer. Yep, we're going to meet him later on. Now, we could kill him right now. Alright, first things first. I'm going to take that off so we can just do this. Because that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kick him off. He'll fall to his death, save and reload, and then he will... The only reason you would want to let him kill the Firekeeper is that once you do his quest line, you get his ring that he's holding as well as his armor set. That's the only way to get his armor set in the game, but as cool as it is, I don't want to risk Firelink being turned off, because he kills her, which disables the fire. We can't rest at it, but we can still warp to it once we can warp, but still. It's a little annoying. Alright, and he gives us this for freeing him. Now you could, like, use him to fight the gargoyles up top and have Solaire help as well, which makes the fight an absolute joke. But, I like to do it beforehand because I'd rather just not deal with him longer than I have to. I think that's all he says. Alright. And one more kick. There he goes. Dead. And now we just quit the game. And the ring. There it is. It actually is on the loading screen. That's awesome. Humanity and the Ring of Favor and Protection, which boosts our health, stamina, and our equipment burden, which makes this wildly unfair. I mean, look at that. We get 300 more health and 32 more stamina and 16 more equip load. So, yeah, it is very nice. So we always put it on... I'm going to put it on this slot. Oh, wait a second. Oh, never mind, I lied. Like the 144, because we have the Halberd ring on top of it. So we can carry even more stuff. That's even better. Yeah, brakes run removed. So once it's on, you can never take it off, otherwise it breaks. And look at that. Decent chunk of health. And that yellow bar under the stamina is just how much more stamina we have. I mean, it's not crazy, but it does help. Where are you? And yeah. And the short bow. And this, I am actually gonna have the talisman place because I want to buy the Homeward Miracle if I can. Oh. Oh, it's 8,000? Are you out of your fucking mind? What?
Come again.
Wow, this stingy asshole. What is that nonsense? Oh, right. Almost forgot, because we have that new Firekeeper soul, we can give it to her, then we'll get our flask to +2, so we can heal even more. I always forget to check that. Now this bonfire is currently at, as you can see, like, it's slightly kindled. Which is why we have 10 flasks as opposed to the usual 5. So we are actually going to go to the asylum first and finish that up. And we'll have 2 chances to get a Black Knight shield, which would be very nice to get. Granted, we don't need to get it now, but I'd like to. But we will be getting a better shield. Alright, since we got that key... I mean, if we really wanted to, we could actually go all the way to the catacombs, get the rite of kindling, then get out, but... Nah. I really wait for that a little bit later. Look like a ball. We just gotta wait here for a little bit. Then the crow will take us back. Come on. It does take a little bit for it to actually activate. There we go. And look at that, we're back. Yeah, that attack they do is actually kind of dangerous. Because it actually builds up quite a bit of fire damage on you, and they hit a lot harder than you think they would, believe it or not. Yeah, we got Snuggly over there. Now, don't go onto the floor quite yet. Like, you want to wait a bit. Oh my god, for real. I'm trying not to get hit only because we're going to take a bunch of fall damage to fight the boss that's chilling down there. And I'd rather avoid that. If we can. Now, we're just going backwards from where we were. You're actually able to see the boss. We're going to fight. He was the guy who was pacing around out there. Yep, there he is. He's just waiting for us to fall down. And look, here's a Black Knight. Get backstab, jump. Shield? Wow, another sword. That's disgusting. Now, we need this item to get to Priscilla, the peculiar doll, which was in our cell, funnily enough. And these doors can never open, unfortunately. You think they'd have some kind of loot in them that you could open later, but no. So we're going to go through the asylum in its entirety, get all the new loot, then drop down to fight that idiot. I'm trying not to get hit too much because any flask we have to keep here will make the... Oh, Oscar came down. So yeah, he's hollow now. Which is why he attacks us. And we get his shield for it, which is a very good shield. And sometimes that will randomly happen. It's when somebody in the world kindles. I think that's like whether you're online or not. It's like whenever somebody kindles it, you actually get like another Estus flask. Sometimes you get it over to the max you can currently carry. Like right now, I can't kindle it beyond 10. But I could actually get my flask to 11 if like a person me see. That's like, yeah, this is like against some magic, which the guy down there does a bunch of magic, the boss. Not to mention it just looks a lot cooler. I mean, look at that. Didn't think he'd follow us all the way down from where he usually was. He's usually where he dies, but I guess like because he hurt us, he probably followed us all the way down, which is a little weird. But that's fine, I guess. Alright, and here's another Black Knight, so there's another chance of getting his shield. Nope. No luck. And these two Black Knights do not respawn. They only respawn at the last area of the game, the kill in the first flame. Alright. Yeah, usually Oscar's in there. And I think we heard him, like, walking through the water there, so he must have just literally ran down the stairs to attack us. Alright, so we're gonna get that item very shortly, because we have the key to open that door. Again, we usually fight Oscar in there. This idiot's still here. Right. Just deal with the guys up here. Then it's time for the Stray Demon fight. Who was actually significantly harder than the Asylum Demon. Wow. Swing and a whiff. Let's see. What is it? 623. That's disgusting. Yep. Now that we have the key, we can open this and get the equivalent of the Sodden Ring from Demon Souls, Rusted Iron Ring. Basically, it lets us walk through the swamp without slowing down, essentially. Alright. The only thing we need now is like the Elite Knight armor set, and we'd be all set. Which I can't wait to get. Alright. Trying to remember. I think we want to drop down this way. Yep. Yeah, as you can see, like a bunch of health, like, lost there. Alright, run. Oh, that's fine. Come on. That's the scariest attack he has, like that little magic AoE. Move. God, I keep going in too early there. Alright, you know what? Being a little bit too careless, because he can still hit hard enough to where I can still die, even with this amount of health I got. Like, see, like that. This is why Stray Demon kind of sucks. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh my god, see? Like he can still be an absolute dick. Alright, my problem was I got too far away from him. That was my problem. Like, see, even, like, as overpowered as I am, like, this guy's still a little dangerous. Okay, we should get him soon. Almost. One hit, one hit. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Got him. There we go. Okay, a bit tougher than I remember him being. And there we go. We got a nice Titanite slab for beating him. And 20k souls. Always nice. And with that, the asylum is done. Alright. Now, the only reason to come back here is to trade stuff with Snuggly the Crow, but there's nothing I want to trade just yet. Actually, that's a lie. I kind of want to get rid of the rubbish that I'm holding, because I think we get Titanite chunk for that? I don't remember. We get something. But yeah, the asylum is completely finished. There's no other new loot. And let's just go talk to Snuggly. Yeah, where's this? Drop. All right. All right. Titanite chunk. Okay, figured as much. All right. And we can just rest here to get back to Firelink. And wha-bam. That's all done. And we can get this thing up to +2 now that we have these souls. Or we have plenty of souls to do it. Let's just slowly drop down here. And then we'll actually make a quick detour to Andre to buy that Crest of Artorias. Which, again, we don't need to buy, but I would recommend you do. Force a weapon. Black Knight. Sword. Stew. Very nice. Okay. Although... Oh, damn it. You know what? Let me check something. I didn't get any soul items there, did I? No, I didn't. Nah. Nah, we don't need to buy that just yet. Alright. Now we can finally head to the gargoyles, take them out nice and easy. I will be trying to get the tail weapons. The only one I think I'm not going to bother with is Seath's tail weapon because his tail's a pain in the ass to get. Almost forgot he was there. Rapier. Their shield is pretty nice. Okay, that was a lot better than last time. Broken straight sword. I kind of need that to make the weapon I want, and I'm going to be using for most of the game, which is the Great Sword of Artorias. But we need to kill Sif for that. Alright. Now, Lautrec we could summon for this fight as well, but we'll have Solaire instead as the duo, and we like Solaire more. Also, gonna advance his quest line. Summon the Solaire Burrow. And prepare to praise the sun. There he is. Ah, love this guy. Like, if you don't love Solaire and you're a Souls fan, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Everybody loves Solaire. He's just so happy all the time. Ow. Yes, distract him. So I can hit your tail. There we go, Gargoyle Tail Axe. Alright, he's dead. Now, here comes the much easier one. You just stand still after you kill him. Oh my god. Yeah, boss. Disgusting. Twin Humanities and a Summit Medal. Later, Solaire. We'll see you later. All right. And there's the first bell rung. One of two. Alright, and Oswald of Kareem is down here. Gonna get his gesture, which is one of the best PvP ones. The purging stones actually are pretty good. Indictment, purging stone. Yeah, those are going to be useful for later. And he has all these. Velka's Talisman, which is, I think, the second best talisman in the game overall, as well as a few of these. So we're not gonna deal with any of these yet. We'll probably come back here, buy a bunch of this stuff.
Stocking up on Indite.
Actually, yeah, let's change, Alright, let's switch that out for Hurrah. There's the bow, the wave, the beckon, the point down. Yep, I'm keeping that. Yep, there it is. Well, what is it? Oh, I love that. It's so insulting in PvP. And Praise the Sun will probably be over there. And then I'll replace that with a proper bow. Like, yeah, the gestures don't do anything. And they're not needed for achievements either. And they're all pretty easy to get, mostly. Alright, so... now we're off to the... oh my god, I'm blanking here. The, oh god. Darkroot Garden. Good lord. Our Darkroot Garden, and then the basin, and everything that implies. Okay. Oh, they are alive. Whoops. I suppose I could kill them, but well, we'll just make them despawn with this. Yeah, I will kindle this so we can get it up to... always have 10 flasks for this. Because this is going to be one of our main warping bonfires. And again, the 98 humanity, that's fine. I don't know. I don't need to have that maxed out, really. As long as I have 30, I'm fine.
Well.
Alright. Purchase item. There you are. Crest of Artorias. Opens that noxious door. Forest. And you know what? Why not? Buy a few more of those.
Don't get yourself neither.
This is +2, right? Yes. And we'll be getting more Twinkling Titanite in this area anyway. So we'll be able to upgrade it even more. And the good thing is that we don't have to worry about it being upgraded in tiers like the, like some other weapons. Alright. Yep, here come the tree people. That's the grab. Alright, blood clump. We're finally gonna get some, like, poison moss. Darkroot Garden. That's the basin. We'll go there next. We're going here first. And there's the boss. The lunar butterfly. Nice little short, contained area, but it's still pretty. Deal with all the tree people. Right, you are hiding in the ground. Get out of here. And they really don't hurt that much. And they don't seem to want to drop any of the poison or blooming ones, which is a little annoying, but whatever. Heart soul of a nameless soldier. And this is what we use the Crest of Artorias for, to open that door. But we're not going to rest at that just yet. We'll rest at that and then kindle it to 10 in a second, but not yet. And we'll save that door for later. Really? Well, I guess it could be a good thing, just to see how precise the hitboxes are. There we go, purple moss clump. Definitely gonna need that later. Especially when we start getting into the depths in Blighttown. And here we are, where we're going to get our brand new armor set. Right over there. But first, let's deal with the fake tree, which can very rarely attack you. But it's rare for it to do that. These things drop green blossom. They're only in this area of the game, which makes them one of the rare enemies. And yet another fake tree. I'm pretty sure they don't drop anything. Yeah, they don't. Now, we want to avoid waking up the big guy sleeping over there. At least right now. Oh my god, it's one hit. That's disgusting. Oh, that's a game changer. I thought it was going to be like 2 hits, but no, it's just the 1. Oh no. There he goes. Oh, these things are so shiny and they get stuck on you. Whoop, there he goes. Like, see? Like he was stuck to me. Soul of a Proud Knight. Okay, now we're getting to the bigger soul items. Because technically, we're not supposed to be in this area yet. But we're gonna be. I always thought there was gonna be, like, something there. But I guess not. Ah, well. Alright, there's another stone knight up here. I just can't believe it's like a one-shot now. That's so gross. Now, stone greatsword. Nice! That's one of the rare drops you would need for like the Knight's Honor achievement, like the rare weapons and whatnot. I don't remember, though. Is it the shield that we need them to drop? Because I'm pretty sure we can buy one of those, the shield or the sword, from Shiva of the East. There's the wolf ring. So yeah, now we're back here. Nice little side area. End level? Well, I guess we'll see, because we're going to see Shiva relatively soon. Alright, we cleared that out. And before we go into that, I'm going to go off to the side here. There's a tree person somewhere. There he is. Because the point is, you go in there, you get trapped, and he wakes up and rushes you. That's a trap. Like these 2 random 2-headed snake creatures in the game. Egg vermifuge. For real? That's what they drop? I don't think I've ever seen them drop anything. That's crazy. Okay, that's a stupid rare drop. Oh my god, it's gross. Well, I'm always gonna search these guys. Just to see. Like what they have on them. they're gonna run and... Nope, don't cast that. Stone Great Shield. Yo! Well, doesn't matter. We got both of them. That's great. That's hilarious. And there we go. Elite Knight set. Let's go! Alright, you know what? Hold on. Before we put it on, let's clear out the area first of enemies. Oh, that's so great. We got stupid lucky with their weapons, I gotta say. I do wish we could just, like, throw it into storage. Like we could in the Demon Souls remake, but, gotta do that at a bonfire instead. There's another one of these guys. Slice. I can't believe he dropped an egg vermifuge. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. But they dropped something, and here's one more. These guys. And nothing. And I think that should be it. Yeah. All right. I should... No, okay, I still can't do that. Okay, so I still need a bit more endurance before I can wear the full set, but yeah! We basically got a whole new armor set, and we should have a lot more poise. And if you're human and not hollowed, you can summon Witch Beatrice for this fight, which makes it easier, because she just shuts, yeah. God, can't talk today. She shoots magic at him, which kills it surprisingly fast, considering it's a creature made of magic. But, oh well. I hear my dog barking, and she's very loud and obnoxious. She wants attention. She's so spoiled. That and she hears me talking, probably. Alright, here we go. Moonlight Butterfly. Come on in, Beatrice. Like, see, look at that. She's just chunking this thing. Wow, is she gonna kill it before it even lands? That'd be stupid. She did. That's gross. Yeah, sometimes the NPCs are a little busted. Like her, she just absolutely stomped on that butterfly. Didn't even get it to land. I did absolutely no damage to it. The same can be said for Iron Tarkus, but people love him, so it's fine. Now, I could have rested at the bonfire over there, but nah. Alright, and all the way up here, the Witch Tower basement key, the Divine Ember, and another Homeward Bone. So, I can't Homeward Bone back because it put us all the way back to Firelink, which I don't want to run all the way back here for. So, we just gotta use the old-fashioned way of running. Alright, so Darkroot Garden is done. Well, this piece of it anyway. We still gotta go deal with Sif. But we'll deal with Sif after we deal with Darkroot Basin. Which reminds me, we'll also be able to get to the Valley of the Drakes as well. Clear that area out. Where the undead dragon absolutely swiped me in the beginning. Which was honestly kind of funny. I won't rest at that bonfire yet. Oh. I probably should. As it is, I think I can do quite a few level ups as well. What do I have here? Yeah. We'll eat these two. And we can't do the same thing with boss souls, unfortunately, but it's fine. Darn it. There we go. Almost 1 million right off the bat. And now we don't have to worry about dropping any number of them, so we can just use this. Another 1 million. And Soul of a Proud Knight. There we go. And reset the order because we can. Alright. Pretty sure I can't do anything more with this. I need another Twinkling Titanite, which we're gonna get very soon. No, I lied. We need 2. Yeah, I should probably get rid of that, actually. Alright, so let's take a look here. Okay, the 20... Alright, so 21. I think I'll start pumping that more into endurance, because I want as much equip load as I possibly can. Not to mention, that's fine. Like, those at 20 are very nice, actually. Endurance. Boom. And we got 77k, so we got a decent amount of souls to use in case we want to upgrade something. Before we head into the depths of Darkroot Garden, we need to head down to the basin and clear that out first. Cooling purple moss clump. That's for curing toxin, which isn't a huge deal. Down in Blighttown, it's only in like 3 different spots, but I love... Yeah, see, now that didn't stun us, so we have quite a bit more poise than we used to. Alright. Time to go down here. Now, we don't need to open that door next to the bonfire, because we could just go around this way to get it. Which is, if you don't want to waste money on it, you can. There's this. There you are, the crystals. You're not getting away. No, you're not. And 2. We can upgrade this bad boy to +3. Let's go. And there is actually a bonfire coming up real quick, so we can do that. Just to make it go a bit faster. And we'll do a bit more damage. Now we go this way. We'll get the warrior set. Well, for the warrior anyway. Not the warrior, the traveler. Or no, it's called something else, I don't remember. But we get the leather set and the longbow, which is going to be our primary bow. We can get rid of the short bow in its entirety. But we just don't need it. Pretty sure. There's nothing else. Yep. Alright, before we head that way, we're gonna go to the Valley of the Drakes, which is this way, and it's guarded by a Black Knight. Who has a halberd? Yes. All Black Knight weapons are pretty much awesome. Although the Black Knight greatsword is pretty disgusting. Well, unfortunately for them, it's like they still can, like, stun me pretty easily. Alright, just the chunk. Not a big deal. Hold on a second. Sound was a little bit off. And right here is the Grass Crest Shield, which basically acts like a poor man's Chloranthy Ring as a shield. And we'll rest here because the Black Knight doesn't respawn. And there we go, +3. That's crazy. So that's 2, and I think then it's 4? So I guess we need 6 in total to get that thing to max at +5. But a +3 Black Knight sword this early on is very good. Especially with the stats we got. Alright, now for one of the most annoying enemies in the game, the Drakes. God, I hate these things. I love how you can just make your character do like the most weird stuff. Like they're having a spasm. Alright, here we go. They actually hurt quite a bit when it comes to damage. Yep, and way over there you can see there's the undead dragon who's just chilling, being an idiot. Now, we got lucky with him because we were able to stun lock him. Right there's your humanity. Now we're gonna get our revenge on this guy. For killing us in the way beginning. Oh, get used to hearing him doing that. Oh, right. Well... Well, I will say, this definitely feels a lot more consistent than it does in Demon Souls. Like, I'm just spamming the attack button and he's just, like, shooting as fast as he possibly can. So, when he's dead, we'll be free to loot that. Which I think is just a soul item. Come on. Any day now. Last one. Got him. Get wrecked. And we got a dragon scale. Nice. Yep, Soul of a Proud Knight. I think that's when I'm able to pick up, and then I can't touch either of those two, because then he wakes up. But that was my mistake. Alright, so we got a few more drakes to go, unfortunately. They are just one of the most annoying enemies, just because they hit harder than they should. They fly over the place, and 9 times out of 10, they'll fly off the cliff and just end up dying because they're stupid. You know what? Where is... Yeah, I don't remember. I thought I was able to just discard some of this stuff. Well, worry about that later. See, the problem is I almost need to, like... lure them out this way. They drop dragon scales, so they're actually a pretty good source to farm those if you want them. There's the brigand trouser and the spider shield as well. This is a very bad idea to be fighting this thing on the bridge. Like, the problem is... God. Well, apologies in advance for, like, hearing this noise, chat, but... fighting two of them very close together is just a very bad idea. There we go. Yep, their lightning is the worst part. There we go. Yeah, lightning hurts. In case that wasn't abundantly clear. Alright, the only thing left in this entire area is this red tearstone ring up here. And that's actually into, oh, what do you call it? New Londo. Red tearstone ring. Actually, we'll just walk. The bonfire's like right up here. And we won't be back there for quite a bit. Oh, we forgot to give the ember to Andre. No big deal. Not like we need it. Ooh. Ugh. Alright. Okay then. Just gonna rest here. Yeah, sure, why not? definitely a lot easier to repair your stuff. And I think in Elden Ring, didn't they get rid of, like, durability altogether? As well as upgrading armor sets. Like, the armor set is just the armor set. Okay. And right up there is where we fought Havel for the first time. Alright, where's the first big guy? Do I have to make him fight me? I think I do. Really? Alright. So there's a few crystal golems in here. Now we want a dragon here. We got plenty of space. These guys are look dangerous, but they're not really too bad. Case in point. Oh wow, that was a bit too high. Oh, hit him, hit him. Okay, now he's aggroed. I gotta wait for him to come to me because then that guy's not gonna cooperate. Don't want the Hydra to see me yet. Oh, it's just those two idiots. I don't want to deal with any of them while I'm dealing with the Hydra. Okay. Oh yeah, right up there is where Havel was. Once again showing the beautiful connectivity of the game. Didn't even get an attack off. Get out of here. Now that soul item we'll get in a second, but I want to deal with the Hydra first. Come on. Oh my god, gross. Okay, now don't go too close because... Oh god. As you can see that edge there, we'll just fall to our death if we do that. Oh god. So like in Greek mythology, you just cut off the heads of the Hydra and it's gonna slowly die. Ooh, just got him. No! Damn it. Oh yeah, it's the only one. Dead. Nice. And the Dust Crown Ring. Very good. And the Night Set. Fabulous. Alright, there we go. Well, I put that ring on because this is like deep water. And we gotta go all the way back here to rescue Princess Dusk. Or she should be here. Alright. Gonna save and quit. And she'll be stuck inside that golem. I can never remember what triggers her. There it is. Dead. There she is.
So,
Okay, now... I can't remember. Do I have to talk to her on the shore first before her outfit spawns over here? Or is it after I rescue her? Okay, it is after I rescue her then. Or after I talk to her over there. Well, her summon sign is right over there on the edge of the lake. Now, what I mentioned earlier about getting behind the door without having to open it, that's where you would go. That leads to the same area. If you don't feel like burning those 20,000 souls to open the door, head up that way. Otherwise, buy the thing, open the door, and it'll get up there anyway. Alright, talk to Dusk.
I am done.
Gesture, proper bow.
For a very long... The sorcery... Does that... The sorcery...
Alright, purchase item. She has, like, some stuff, but there's, like, an Ulysseal Catalyst. All this stuff. Which we don't really need. But I could just buy it for fun. None of which needs to be bought for, like, achievements and whatnot.
If thou art in me...
May the flames guide thee, all that. Alright, so she'll just chill there. Every time you save and quit, her summon sign will just be there, then... over there. Or I think she just stays over there. I honestly don't remember. So her armor set should now have spawned, I think. I shouldn't have to save and quit again. I think. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I do just have to talk to her on the shore to get that to spawn. Got it. And this is where we'll be going into the DLC, but not quite yet. And there's her outfit. Very good if you're trying to do like a glass cannon magic build. Like, you can do some stupid damage if you set it up right with the magic. Okay. Let's still finish there. So now all that's left to do in this entire area is to deal with Sif. Alright. Still have to take that off. Wait. Leak night. Leak night. And there we go. Havel's Ray. First of all, let's put that on. The best talisman overall, so there's no real need for that. Let me actually see what soul items I grab. Nope. There we go. Large soul. With a million. And soul of a proud knight. Well, we're going to be getting plenty of soul items very soon, and they're all very powerful ones, too. So we're going to just head back up top. Well, might as well, like, go back to show you the little thing over here. Yep, that's the room where we fought Havel. And right up there is Undead Bird. I'm trying to think. Should we do Undead Bird first? Just to open the shortcut? Or should I wait? Trying to think. What's a better way of doing that? You know what? I think I'll do that. Nah, no. Nah, we'll save the depths for later. Let's finish up the forest in its entirety first. What's our time right now? Oh, wow. A little over 2.5 hours, give or take. And we're making great progress. Get out of here. Your attacks cannot harm me. The one downside to this weapon is like that its reach isn't super long. But the weapon we're going to primarily be using, the Greatsword of Artorias, does have amazing reach. And has a built-in divine modifier as well, so it's really going to be good in the catacombs and against skeletons and all that good stuff. Now, before I even go in there, let's level up first. Oh, that's how I get rid of it. Like, I gotta feed Framped my items. That's how I get rid of stuff. Totally forgot. Right, so 12 gives us 2. Yeah, it's not worth that. So 50. Oh yeah, it's not worth it at all. Intelligence and faith are probably good where they are. So, yeah. Gonna be bumping that into endurance, because why not? Ooh, we're just shy of another level up. Like 10k. Alright, we should definitely be able to wear the full set now. Late night helmet. Okay, then. Perfect. Yep, there we go. Alright, now there's a bunch of guys out here that are going to try and, like, bum rush me. But I can kill them without consequence, which is great. That's a good portion. You know, in case, like, I don't feel like using a flask, I can just use one of those. And those refill me to max health. Right, so it's those two. There's another guy somewhere. Technically, you can run past all of them. I don't want to do that yet. Alright, so one saw me. Oh, nope, I lied. That's 2. That one's down. Here comes this idiot. Oh, of course you can hit me. But I can hit you. Now, we don't need to kill these guys, like, at all, but it does make the area a lot easier. Now, where is Barris? She's right there. Perfect. And that guy's using the claymore. Now, her we want dead. But she drops her hat as well as her unique bow. Black Bow of Ferris. Very, very nice bow. Which I might actually end up using as my main bow. I haven't decided yet. It is a nice bow. Ah, what, you thought you were gonna get me? Get real, dude. Now, we can join the Covenant in here because normally those guys, if we run past them and join the Covenant right in there, they become friendlies. So, there's that. But first, I want to run around all this stuff first. Actually, let's just talk to her now. Just to get it done. Not to mention, it'll open up Shiva as a vendor.
Is it?
Tell her yes. Tell her yes again. Join the Covenant.
And here.
Alright, there's her ring. Alright. And there's Shiva. They're hunting to you.
Don't.
Alright, and here's this guy, his little bodyguard, who says nothing.
Don't.
Alright, so I am going to kill both these two, but not yet. I think that's it, so I can't... I mean, I could kill them now, but, like, I'm gonna be seeing him in Blighttown, where I can just buy some stuff, also learn a gesture, so I'm gonna wait till then to kill him. Because once we kill Sif and clear out this area, we will never come back here, so we'll be totally okay with being expelled from the Covenant. There's actually not a whole lot in here, besides some trees. And a few items, but nothing ridiculous. Right, okay, so these trees still need like a two-hand attack to kill them in one hit. They definitely hurt a lot more than the other trees. Yeah, blooming, blood red. Just trying to kill as many as I can that are right over here. Because there is quite a large group of them further on. Good thing is, though, they do run pretty far and can sense you from pretty far away, too. Yeah, like, case in point, they just, like, spawned in at, like, the tail end of, like, their spawn distance. Be careful on that edge. Like, it's a lot more precarious than it looks. Now, a popular way to kill Ferris without, like, aggroing her is to join the Covenant, lure one of these trees over to the cliff that she's on top of. It'll get stuck there. Then while it's trying to hit you, it'll just whip her to death. And there's the Eastern set that Shiva's wearing. Decent set stat-wise, but Elite Knight's the iconic weapon, or de facto armor set on the cover. Okay, there isn't too much left. Of course, that helps me through it. Yeah. Should probably heal a little bit. Ooh, gonna sneeze. Ooh. Excuse me. Alright, we'll go down there in just a second. I swear there's another tree thing here. At least I thought there was. But yeah, this is a little cliff where she was, like, stuck. You can lure him, like, right here. He'll get stuck. She's right there. But she'll be friendly. And you just literally walk around that way. Stand behind her. And then it'll just, like, keep smacking her until she dies. Fun little cheese strategy to kill her without actually getting expelled from the Covenant if you don't kill her before you join. Or if you want to kill her after you join. Alright. Over there, at least the next area. Well, not next area, the next part of the this little section of the woods. Oh yeah, one of the first huge soul items. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Yeah, that's going to give us millions of souls. Just one of those. And if we go across this bridge and down the ladder at the end, this is where... That's where we fought the Hydra. There's the giant ladder. And that's the waterfall leading down to the lake. So, it all ties back. So this is where you would go if you wanted to go avoid the door instead. Alright, now we gotta deal with the two giant cat things over here, which are really annoying. I hate these things, but they don't respawn, which is nice. They're basically giant black versions of the cat we joined the Covenant with. Yeah, that roly-poly shit is like so scary. Alright, so 4 two-handed hits and they're dead. Nice. And they don't drop anything besides souls. So you kill that one and then 2 spawn. But once those 2 are dead, like, they never come back. Like, this whole little giant arena is completely barren of danger. Come on. No, you see me. Your little roly-poly shit. Because they can't go past that one line. Oh, he's stuck. That's great. Oh, thank God. Didn't have to wait for him to do another attack. Perfect. Alright, that's all done. And you can't get up there no matter what you do. Which is a little annoying because you think there'd be some loot up there, but there's not. It's literally just like an empty space. Large soul of a Brave Warrior, so even more ridiculous soul stuff there. Yeah. I swear, I feel like there is some, like, frame-perfect way you can get up there. Or it's just slippery enough where you can't. Something like that. Ah, yes. Now we enter the realm of the mushroom people. Yes. The infamous Dark Souls mushrooms, which could easily qualify as a boss on their own. Because of how hard they hit. And they all drop gold pine resin. Little ones is a little more rare, but the big guys, they definitely drop it pretty frequently. And they're pretty tanky for what they are. There's one of the big ones. Because the last thing you want to do is aggro both them. Like, these little guys might look like it, but they can still hurt quite a bit as well, so... Also, it just becomes easier to deal with these things if there's not the little guys running around. Alright, let's lure one of the big guys over. I mean, I could arrow him a couple of times, but it's honestly just not worth it. Like, if that hits you, like, you're gonna go flying. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Sorry, little guy. But you are too dangerous. And what's hilarious is in Dark Souls 3, you find, like, a giant, like, pit of, like, dead mushroom people where they, I guess, died out. It's so funny. And it looks a lot like, what's her face? Elizabeth, mushroom lady. It looks like the same spot where she eventually died. Which I thought was pretty cool. Alright, got a basic double attack. Whoa, there we go. And some gold pine resin, very nice. And right here, I believe it's the something ember? Enchanted ember. Enchanted weapons are hands down better than magic weapons. Like, no joke. Like, they're better stat-wise. They're just better in every sense of the word. But again, gotta go for the magic ember if you want to get all the achievements. But I've had all the achievements for quite some time, actually. So, question. Do I dare go in with, like, less heals into Sif? I kind of want to. Oh, but first, there's a little something we can get here. And then this entire area will be finished. So I'm actually going to chug a humanity to, like, heal. Then we'll have 8 heals. For Sif, that should be enough. Yep, there's the stone armor, so we can look like the stone boys that we were killing earlier. Not to mention we got the stone and great shield, so you can totally cosplay as them as well. Right, this doesn't go anywhere, and God, that hitbox is so bizarre. And here we are, we're back here. A nice giant circle. Now, I'm not going to use it until we get to the door. Alright, so that's everything in here, and then the entirety of the garden area of the game will be finished. And then it'll be time to go down to Lower Undead Burg, start getting some NPCs and our merchants. Just making sure there's nothing down there. Because it looks like there would be a place for loot, but it's not. And first things first, I am going to grab the Hornet Ring first. In this area. Now, we unfortunately need to kill Sif, which always sucks because he or she, it's never specifically clear, is a good doggo who's just guarding the grave of Notorious. At 8, we should be fine. In worst case, if we die, it's only just like a straight shot in, so it's not the worst thing. I always like to grab this ring first, just because don't have to worry about forgetting it. Alright. Let's go, Sif. Ow. Woo. Sorry, Sif. You're a good boy, but you gotta go. Is health not loaded up yet? Wow. Yep. Oh, now that. Oh, God, that always hurts my soul a bit. Look at that. Aw. Not the dog. God. Anyone who doesn't like cry at this fight's not human. Bye, Sif. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. There we go. We got Sif's sword and the soul of and the covenant of Artorias. Fantastic. That's actually ideal. Alright, with that done, the forest is completely done. So we'll just pop a homeward bone to get ourselves out of here. Alright. Gonna pop these two. Boom, look at that. Almost 5 million for that one. And the larger one, I think, is going to give us 7.5 million? Something ridiculous. Boom. Let's see. Yep, okay, almost 8 million. So we got quite a few souls to mess around with. Alright, let's level up. Let's see what we can do here. For fun, let's see. Wow. Can almost max that out. That's kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Does this resistance do anything? I just want to see for fun. That's really like nothing. Look at that. So I just want to see how many. So 40 all the way up to 80. So we have 40 level ups we can just pump in. That's kind of stupid. Alright. I mean, the strength will come in handy later on, but we want to kind of get you. This can actually go all the way up. Or to 90. We get 400 extra hit points, which would be nice. But we could get 20 and 20 there. Nah, I want endurance done first. Just so we can start wearing like the ridiculously heavy stuff without issue early on. Well, strength is honestly fine where it is. But yeah, bump it all into there. Boom! So endurance is going to be the first to hit 99, obviously. But actually, let's repair our stuff. Alright. So the forest is completely done. Oh. Almost got him with the grab there. Alright, so what's the best course of action we can do here? Yeah, we want to head that way. This is probably the best way to get to Undead Burg. And then the depths. And all that good stuff. Alright, we are making amazing progress right now. I'm curious though, do I want to upgrade the longbow or the black bow of Faris? Might actually look up their stats later on. I feel like one of them saw me. The good thing is we already got all the stuff from Dusk, so we don't need to bother her for anything. Wait. Nope, we didn't pass the entrance yet. This is it. Okay. Yep, unfortunately the crystal lizards do not respawn once they die. Though that would be a little too broken for this game, though. That would make sense. Alright. And here we go. Use the basement key. Got to avoid all that other nonsense. Don't fall down because you'll die. Kind of like a deceptively tricky thing they do there. And we are now in Lower Undeadburg. Officially. But before we do anything, we are going to get the shortcut unlocked, and we're back in this room, as you can see. Ah, you asshat. There we go. So now if we die, we're going to be right here. And we can run to the shortcut. Easy peasy. Might actually end up buying some arrows. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so they're all gone. Somebody thinks of me. Can't have that. Okay, he's gone. Bit of a weird way they open the door instead of having it open that way, but what are you gonna do? I don't want to fall down there because I'll just die. Alright. And there's Undeadburg. I forget what mod it was that lets you, like, really explore, like, all the buildings and whatnot. I think it's the Ashen One mod? Or the... I can't remember the name of it. There's, like, some mod for this game where you can, like, Yep, dog enemies are still annoying. You know what? Let's just deal with, like, the little thief ambush first. There's one. There's two. There you go. Now there's only one guy ambushing me instead of 3. Love that you can hit them through the door. It's so funny. Yep, there's a mail breaker. And we want the resident key because it opens the door in there. There's an NPC stuck in there. Do not want a bunch of these guys messing with you. There we go. Amenities. Yep, residence key, that's why you want that. Alright, that's our first NPC vendor.
Brilliant. Thanks.
Alright, so he's gonna dip and go somewhere else.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
And one more time.
Oh, hello.
Alright, so he's gonna go back. That's Griggs. He's gonna go back to Firelink now. He'll sell us spells and whatnot. I never remember how to do his quest properly to make him, like, go hollow. Wow, that is, like, so close to being dead. That's almost annoying. Oh, you got behind me. Not so much damage, but still. They can parry you, but it's not as frequent as you might think. For them being like a thief class. My soul lost, I'm dead. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Loot. The black leather armor, which does look pretty sick. That's the thief starting outfit. I mean, might as well top off. Alright. Really? I do? Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Didn't even need to use the chair strategy. There we go. Now, normally you're supposed to, like, bum rush your way up here. And hide up there. And then do a plunging attack on him. Which really could probably one-shot him with how strong we are. To get away from the dogs. The worst part is just how, like, in your face he is. He's like, surprise! He jumps towards you. So new players get, like, stomped by this guy. But he's not that bad. Got him. I love that. You hit him from around the corner. That will always be funny. The depths. Now, I'm going to go into the depths real quick, then turn around and open the shortcut to Firelink. Because we want to get Laurentius, who is another vendor. But he's a pyromancy guy. That's enough. Come on. go. Alright, so the butcher's down there. Probably hear the other one, like, wandering around down there. Really? Fun fact, these are actually women. And they're a little scary, not gonna lie. There we go, a sack. Another one. Okay, that's fine. We're not gonna go down there. What we want is this. A large ember. We gotta give that to Andre. Alright, can I do that? Okay. And in here is Laurentius. There he is. All right. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's him rescued, so now we got 2 vendors there. Fabulous. Gonna open this, because we can only open it from that side. That leads down to the depths proper, but we're not gonna head there yet. But first things first, we're gonna head back. Give Andre those few embers, same thing with Rickert. And we're gonna buy some stuff from the vendors. Where's the stupid stairs? Ah. Now the depths actually isn't too bad. It's actually pretty short, all things considered. Alright, we got that. Now we can head back to Firelink. Get our glorious shortcut. Alright, so... let's just get a few more of those. 5. 5. So 10 of those should be enough. Poison, throwing. Charcoal pine resins are actually pretty nice. Rotten pine resin, transient curse. We want those. Prism stones, 2 should be plenty. So that's 1 humanity. Fire arrows. Those would be nice, but we don't need those. Poison arrows, we're definitely going to need those later. So, yeah. Alright. Got as much as we are going to probably need from her. So weird. It's like I'm in there, but then whenever I leave that menu, it's like, oh, you cheapskate. And we can open this door now. And with that, we're back. Still got him in the end, huh? There we go.
Oh, hello. Yes, I see. If
Wait, what? Hold on.
did you see the 3 young kindred? What a oh, hello. What is it? I'm praying that you will. Split up.
Oh. Weird. Don't know what I said to upset him before, but whatever.
Goodbye then. Deuce.
Alright, he's done.
Well, so you might.
No,
Yeah,
you
well,
want to say no to that, because then he'll give you the flame. And then he wants us to modify it.
Goodbye then.
Okay, I do want to buy the miracles off of him. Because it'll allow us to do... Well, not fast travel, but we're able to use a miracle instead of having to use, like, oh goodness, like the, Homeward Bones. Darn it. Nope. Darn it. There we go. Reset item order. Alright, we're gonna want that. Actually, I'll be getting rid of those anyway. Hold on a second.
Oh. Oh.
Purchase item. Homeward. Yeah, why not? Just to have it. Alright, so he has nothing to sell me now.
Come again.
Alright, he's losing his mind. Blah, blah, blah. Barrier knocks and all that.
Oh. An undead mission.
Fuck you. No way.
Unfred. Come again.
He wants me to pay him that just to tell them where they're going? Screw him. I'm gonna kill him anyway.
You
We'll see her a lot later.
did I?
Even though I think she has the exact same model as Maiden Estrella.
Did I? Did I? Did I?
Alright. So they're gonna leave. For now. I'm pretty sure. How many can I go up? Just 4? Oh, why not? Gonna get that finished. So we got 79k.
What?
Okay.
Where?
Alright, that should be the end of his little thing there. I already have one. Taking those 2 rings because they're actually pretty nice.
Have you heard of Big? But I have. Yes. Two things up. Two things up. Two things up.
Okay.
All right. That.
Oh, well.
Oh, look at that. Just enough to buy him out. We'll modify that later.
Pyromancy has.
Blah, blah, blah.
The pyromancer's flame. The pyromancer's flame.
And one more check.
Pyromancer's flame. Goodbye then. Beat them.
Okay. And we'll rest on up. And yeah. Alright everyone, that's going to be a wrap for today. Got quite a bit done. And first thing tomorrow, we're going to be going down to the depths, take care of that, and then it's on to Blighttown. Woohoo! Can't wait. Alright everyone, this has been Chris I. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy yourselves. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next time. Later!